soul family, welcome to the Spiritual Counseling TV network. Today is Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. Happy June everyone, and welcome to your daily morning spiritual guidance. So yesterday, I hope you all had a happy Memorial Day weekend, and I took the day off as well because I deserved a break. And so we're starting the week on Tuesday, and I do want to first let you all know that I want to talk about the energies as usual, because this is what I usually do for every Monday that I start this week for at the Spiritual Counseling TV network. And if you're not yet a member of the Spiritual Counseling TV network, make sure that you become a member at christyramirez.com/TV to get access to all my exclusive content, get access to these weekly videos on a daily videos on a weekly basis. And you know, to be honest with you all, I actually am starting over today because this is just a little extra sign that God gave to me right now. So I thought we'd be honest, right? And let's just start over. So I'm gonna just cut and paste what I just filmed so I won't have to repeat everything that I just said, because I basically did the intro and we were about to get started, but there was a little bit of an adjustment that I needed to make, and then that's why I had to even redo the photo shoot. And that's a huge energy for this June, which is so funny. So I guess this is very funny. But this is about starting over. We're starting something over, and I feel like this is a cycle that we've already done in the past, but now it's about doing it better. So in whatever way that resonates for you in your life, this is what it's about. And don't be afraid that perhaps you have to start over, because it's going to come out better the next time around. And yeah, I feel like that's the completion for it. Let's begin. I'll copy paste and let's get started with today's daily morning spiritual guidance for Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. Hello my soul family, welcome to my Spiritual Counseling TV network. Happy June everyone of this year 2021. What a great weekend we all had. I hope you had an amazing Memorial Day weekend. I did take the day off yesterday, so we are starting the week today on Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. And again, my name is Christy Ramirez and I'm your soul coach. If you're not yet a member of my Spiritual Counseling TV network, make sure that you become a member at christyramirez.com/TV for more exclusive content, daily videos on a daily basis. Today I give a free sample every first day of the week, but I do these every day, and it really makes all the difference in making our day high quality, high vibrations, and positive vibes only, because this is what it's about. So let's talk about, I always like to begin the week for my YouTubers, a weekly message. And in fact, you know, this weekend I've been doing a lot of, I guess, soul searching and just a lot of silent work. I didn't really do anything extraordinary per se, but it was an amazing weekend for me actually, because it was a huge turning point when it comes to loving yourself and bringing in more self-care rituals that are going to help you to feel your best as a feminine, and also perhaps as a masculine. Maybe some masculines out there are discovering how they can feel better about themselves so that they can come off as a better person to others when they're of service and to the world. And this is what it's about. And this is also where, might I add, my journal comes in, the Rebirth. So I do want to announce a special giveaway/sale for June 2021 before we get started. So here I have 3 journals that I will be giving away for free for June. These are some extras that I got in the mail. You know, I always get them for a least amount of price, the author price. So I think it's an amazing idea to give the gift of 3 journals, so 1 journal for each winner. The 3 first people who become a member of my Spiritual Counseling TV network at a discounted price. So it's only going to be $10 per month for life when you sign up for this entire month of June. But then after that, it goes back to its regular price, which the Spiritual Counseling TV network's regular price is $14 a month. And what you can expect from being a member here, of course, are your daily morning spiritual guidance videos which are usually 3 to 5 minutes long, no more. I do weekly motivational speeches to keep you motivated, to help you to empower yourself. I do weekly therapy sessions where we go deep more into trauma recovery, but these themes can be applied to a different variety of situations. So it's not just specific per se, but it's very generalized, which is why I teach these and why I do these therapy sessions, because I want a lot of people to have access to this kind of knowledge that can make all the difference. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Myself studying psychology as my main career for 10 years. I started when I was 18. That's when I decided I wanted to major in psychology, and then afterwards I got my master's. So it was like a whole 10-year process of education and actually working in the field. And even though per se it's not what I'm doing now, I don't like to call myself a psychologist per se. I just say that I am for credibility purposes, although I am. But I like to call myself more of a soul coach because I like to incorporate the spirituality. Most psychology careers, and unless you have your own private practice, a lot of the case scenario you can't incorporate faith, but that's a huge part of my belief, and I will never let that go. And even though per se my approach to healing mental and emotional body is not wholly psychology per se and scientific approach, but it's also the spiritual and the intuitive approach, it did play a huge role in helping me deal with my own personal life, in the way that I read other people, in the way that I interacted, in the way that I interpreted situations that happened to me, those that hurt me and those that taught me lessons. And if it weren't for that psychology career, trust me that it would have been much more difficult to forgive and to shift my perspective to see how it was actually in my favor. Remember that life always happens for you, not to you. And this is a quote from Tony Robbins, which I'm sure others also have said, but it's so true, because many people live their life as a victim, and that's not a way to live. It's not fair to yourself to live in fear and to feel like the world is out to get you or attacking you, because that's not a healthy way to live. And that really can interfere with the quality of your relationships, the harmony that you experience in life. And again, this is where I come in as your soul coach. So if you want to book a personal soul coaching sessions, please do. I am available for personal sessions. Take a look at my calendar for my schedule, my openings on my website, chrisramirez.com/booking. And if this is not something that you have time for or that you want to invest money in, then definitely take a look at my Spiritual Counseling TV network, because these themes might benefit you, and then maybe you might not need therapy at all, because it's definitely way cheaper than a therapy session, right? As you would find anywhere else out there. And the thing about this is that I also like to make it entertaining, you know, because I watch them myself and I tend to get very bored as well. If I'm watching something educational that doesn't really either resonate with me or stimulate me mentally. So of course, this is why I like to give it a little bit more personalization into how it can apply to daily life, and how easy it is to incorporate these tools in our daily life. And so the other things that are also exclusive at my Spiritual Counseling TV network, the other content, is I have a couples therapy talk show, which is a research-based talk show where I bring research into how to make a relationship work for the long term. And then I also have a Q&A radio show where I answer all your questions. And of course, there's other special shows that I do year-round, such as my Women's Forum Empowerment series, where we touch on women's history and how females have empowered themselves over many generations. And last but certainly not least, my new Mindset Talk show, which is based more on psychology themes and mental health awareness. And what's exclusive there as well are special events that I do year-round, psychology lectures that I will be bringing in, and check out my New Year's event that I did where I taught about manifestation, visualization, alchemizing the life of your dreams, and we even built a vision board together. It was an amazing event of like 2 hours. You definitely want to check it out. It's free when you become a member. Okay, and also make sure that you sign up to my free mailing list to receive my free weekly and monthly newsletters for extra blog articles that I write that are definitely going to help you evolve on your soul journey. All right, so let's get started. Last but certainly not least, I actually have a few more updates to make. Check out my School of Light, Ancient Wisdom Year-Round classes, my spiritual book club. It's available in Spanish and also for kids. There's a lot of content there. You definitely want to check it out. Currently, right now, it's at regular price, $33 a month, but it's definitely worth it because it's like a literal video library in there on different topics and themes that I've done this past year. And if you haven't checked out my Lightworker University events, there's a few that I did in the year 2020. One of them was a 3-day event that was a motivational speech. You definitely want to check it out because it's going to help us even this year. Check out the themes. Day 1 was on equality. Day 2 was on a hope. And then day 3 was on love. And then for the year of 2021, at the beginning of this year, I did a special presentation titled The Awakening, which was an overview of what happened in 2020. And then I did The Awakening, which was what is going to happen, what we can expect for this year of 2021. And I have been guided to do something very special this month of June 2021. So actually, tomorrow, being that it's Wednesday, I'm actually going to film this event. And this is going to be a special paid event. So you can purchase it like you can purchase all my other events. The 2020 event, which was a 3-day event, that's a special free one that's available on my YouTube channel, and you can also watch it on my website if you want HD quality. Go to christianramirez.com/lightworkeruniversity. And this is a lot of just based motivational speeches. I'm talking more about the worldwide aspect, the energies on a yearly basis. That's what more of this platform is for. And I am in the process of a program as well that's going to help with spiritual business development. This is a program that I've been in the works for over a year, and it's not yet quite ready, but soon it will. So I'll probably start working on this month, in between this month and the next month. And so tomorrow's event is going to be a special 2021 part 2 called The Reawakening, and you definitely don't want to miss out. It's going to be a special lengthy presentation, probably like an hour to 2 hours. We're going to be channeling information because I feel like this year has been cut in two, and this is the new beginning starting this June for what's to come for the next 6 months. To end the year right, make sure that all our New Year resolutions and goals that we set for this year will finally be manifested in this second half of the year. The first half of the year has been like a huge preparation, very lengthy one, and it's required a lot of temperance. But now we're finally ready for that next move and that next level. So you definitely don't want to miss out on that event. I'll definitely be uploading the trailer so that you guys can be inspired to purchase that event. And make sure that you check out the one that I did for 2021. I rewatched it 2 times. And let me tell you that the energies that I channel for month to month are right on point. And of course, there's extra messages in my journal on a monthly basis where I give you spiritual guidance on a monthly basis. And last night, actually, I was doing my end of the month reflections and then my beginning of the month intentions for June. And I was reading the spiritual guidance for June. And I was just so surprised because it was what I was feeling what's coming. So get a hold of this journal, and if you don't participate in the giveaway, you can always just purchase it on Amazon. Go to my website, christianramirez.com/shop for the direct link. You don't want to miss out. And it's not too late because this is a gratitude journal, a habit that I can help you develop starting this half of this new year, and make it a lifestyle habit. And I promise you that it's going to change your life. Every night I take the moment. It just takes you no more than 2 minutes to write what you're grateful for, refocus, and analyze your goals, how you want to make better the next day, and how you did well that day. It's really great to reflect. Trust me that the power of it is very much underestimated, but it does work. And it helps you to have more compassion on yourself as well, that you knew you did the best you could that day. And if you didn't, then you know that you can do better the next day, right? And being grateful for all that we have been blessed with helps us to stay happy and appreciative in the journey amidst the process, even when we're not there yet, the end goal, the final destination, because this is a whole life journey. and you don't want to miss out on the joy of the journey in your life, of the experiences, the beauty of every single moment. I was really thinking about this because every single moment, whether you're alone or surrounded by people, should be appreciated, because every moment has a lesson and is an experience that we can never get back. And remember that life is short, so you don't want to miss out on every single second of the journey. This is something that I always remind myself of, because I know this lesson very much to the core. And even though we're still human, I can sometimes fall into the trap as well as forgetting that. But the good thing is that the more that you have this ingrained within you, it becomes second nature, and you can snap out of it super quickly, and then you can enjoy that moment. It's become much easier over the years, especially through spiritual maturity, which is what this month is about as well. This is about mastering our soul, our self, and even physicality per se. But more than anything, it all begins in the mind, and the body follows, and even the emotions follow, right? How to control our emotions, how to release all the emotions that don't serve us and transmute them into using them to keep moving forward with spiritual strength that we need during these times, courage, fearlessness, and this unquenchable thirst for wanting to continue to rise, stay determined, and evolve on our soul journey. It's a beautiful energy I feel for these next 6 months, so I can't wait for tomorrow's presentation. And make sure that you also check out my new Utang Soul Coaching program. This is a program that's completed. You can do it at your own pace. It's a virtual online program basically of 10 weeks to help you from the transition of your old self, your old life, into your new self, hence a new you. The book is coming soon as well this year, so stay tuned. But check out the program because it's going to be very much different. It's like kind of like when an author writes a book and then they make the movie, and the movie has more detail. Well, now it's the other way around, right? I did the program first, and now the book is going to have more detail. So both of them are going to be a little different. So you want to have access to both. They're going to complement each other. So start doing the program now, and then when the book's available, purchase the program to go even deeper as like a part 2. All right, so that's what I'm feeling for this week. This is definitely the ultimate initiation week, because we've been given the insights and the revelations as to this new journey. We already know what to do, and now it's about actually doing it and embarking on the journey. So this is why it's an initiation week. You know, the second half of 2020 and this first half of 2021, which is basically a year, has been the initiation year, a huge initiation year in both our career but also our personal life. And now this week is like the final initiation, but it's like a different kind of initiation. It's the initiation to the next level. And this is where the true stuff begins, the real hard work. And now is when we're going to also be able to start harvesting all the hard work that we've been putting behind the scenes that many people have not seen, and only you have that experience with yourself. So this is the true test now, basically. Okay, so actually, as I was spreading out my cards, the message that I was getting, why this just happened right now, is because there's a need for more focus. I feel like if you get distracted, this is what happens, right? Little things here and there are missed, or you make a mistake, a careless mistake, or you're just not giving it your all because you're unfocused. So this is what happened. This is how God communicates to us sometimes. Sometimes these little things happen not to like freak you out, but just to give you a message. And just focus this month. Focus on you, why you started, whatever goal that you're heading forward towards, because this is your last chance per se, your second chance at this something that you want. So this is about giving it your all. Don't fall back into old habits or old traps per se, you know, like anything mental, your own inner fears or insecurities. Don't let these get in the way of your greatness and your triumph, because this is the moment, destiny-wise, to make it happen. Beautiful message. Thank you, God. Let's begin now officially with the spiritual guidance. These are cards that I created, as well as my daily affirmations cards. You will not find them anywhere, so this is very unique. And God always speaks through us through these oracle decks. This is what I like to call these. These are oracles. And we're also going to get our angel messages, because angels are really working with us in the spiritual realm. Yeah, this is about feeling at peace with whatever it is that's happening, whether it's outside of you or inside of you. You can feel inner peace and stay in this peace no matter what. This is your challenge this month and today specifically, obviously. And today would be a great day to read and learn new things. This is a habit of mine that I have been starting every night, Monday through Thursday more than anything, because the weekends, you want to have fun. If you have a loved one, like let's say you are in a romantic relationship and you have a spiritual partner, you're a lover, obviously you do something together. And then the other days of the week should be more to like learn new things. Monday through Thursday at least. Spend time reading before you go to bed, and it's a great way to actually make you fall asleep. And love and nurture yourself first. Yes, this is about self-love this month, this day today, and continue to love yourselves and give yourself this nurturance that you need. Mother Mary is definitely present with us, helping us. Every Sunday I've been showing up for those sacred prayer circles, and every Sunday is getting more and more enlightening and revelatory per se, because now we're going to be doing double messages per day. We are advancing very quickly with Mother Mary's messages because she wants to give us a lot of help during these times. And yeah, one day at a time. Patience, self-control, temperance. Know that everything is in divine order and divine timing. So just go with the divine flow. Let's get our daily affirmation for today to help us stay confident and help us to trust. Help us to keep the faith. Message for today. I know what I'm meant to do on earth, and I commit to this mission. I am an army of God. This is what is your mentality today. You know what you are going towards, so go for it. And stay laser focused on that, because you already committed this mission to God. So there's no going back, basically, right? No going back. And I am safe and protected always and forever. Know that if you ever experience any detours, or something doesn't go the way you expected, it's only for your safety and protection. So just know this. And again, same message. I know what I want, and I go after it with passion, conviction, and holy strength. Keep this holy strength within you. Let's get now to our angel message. So let's begin with our angel message for empowerment and our life mission, our career, our purpose, whatever you want to call it. Right away. Nine of Michael, which is the Nine of Swords. So first of all, Archangel Michael is definitely guiding us where to go. And then any worry that you're experiencing is unnecessary. Any stress, any sadness, any grief. So focus your thoughts on the outcome that you desire. Basically, keep your thoughts positive. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels, and they will help you. Yes, because these new beginnings are here. Archangel Jeremiah, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. And this is also the family here, reaching the mountains. This is heavenly blessed. This is also about spiritual unions on the horizon. So definitely is a time to just reflect a little more and continue to listen to your intuition, powerful insights. Let's get a love message for today on Monday from our Romance Cherub Angels. Heart-to-heart conversations. This is definitely what the energy is today as well, because astrologically, you know, we are in a Mercury retrograde, and this can definitely bring more emotionality per se, more truthfulness, intimacy, and vulnerability versus intellectuality, versus ego even, right? So this is about opening your heart to these conversations that might go deep. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So when it comes to love, this can be, you know, kind of like getting to know each other in a way. Let's get a little extra message. Make the effort. So this is the masculine kissing the feminine here. Great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. There's a lot of green here. There's a lot of heart chakra awakening, which is really great for love, right? All right. And let's get our last daily theme, daily guidance, overall theme for today from our angels. Shower of abundance. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you will allow. So continue to follow your angels' guidance to heal any financial situation that you might be dealing with. And know that abundance is on the horizon because you are worthy of this. Beautiful message. Thank you, angels. So now is when I'm going to get started to film the rest of the dailies. Make sure that you also check out the weekly health guidance, also provided by my Spiritual Counseling TV network. An extra message for the week, exclusive for members. Make sure that you check out my School of Light to get your weekly angel study class. Plus, we're also studying the Archangel. It's a very amazing class. I'm actually going to attach the new trailer for the Archangel class, and I'll also attach the trailer for the weekly angel class so that you don't miss out on the extra messages that we get on a week-by-week basis. They really tie in together with how they can help us on with these energies. Make them your friends, invite them into your life, and develop a relationship with them. Thank you all for joining me today, and I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for following me, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And make sure that you check out my new journal, purchase it, my new program, A New You. And I will see you all next week. The Love Show and the Fashion Show Red Carpet event for June 2021 are coming soon. Make sure that you follow my French page to get an extra theme for the month in a photo shoot creative campaign that I do. The June one was already posted this weekend. It's definitely what it is. The energy is about unveiling our light, stepping back into our truth and into the world fearlessly. Unveiling the light, because many light workers have been shielding way too much, have been hiding under a rock, and now it's time to show what you're made of. That's what I was feeling. I was inspired by Cruella de Vil, the new movie that came out, the Disney movie. And you know, this whole weekend, to share one quick thought as well, I was thinking to myself, of course, this is the fear and the illusions of the ego, which is where A Course in Miracles helps us to dissolve these illusions and fears of the ego. But there was like this saying that I was thinking, it was like, it's like the cruelest trick ever, right? It's what the journey can seem like, but it's far from the truth. And that's what the ego wants to make you believe. The ego wants to make you believe that what it takes to be a warrior of light is one of the cruelest tricks ever, in a way, because it's not an easy journey. And it's not going to be easy. Because if it were easy, everyone could do it, first of all. And then it would take away from the actual process per se, the effort. Because it's about enduring and being able to, like Christ, how he was able to resist his own insecurities, his own ego, his own temptations on the mountain before he was able to finally ascend. And even during those dark moments that we've all experienced, many of us have already come out of those dark shadows. But many people are still dealing with a little bit of that. But even Jesus underwent that as well. And he could have fallen into that trap, that it was one of the cruelest tricks ever. And why did God make him go through that and make him believe that he was the Messiah and that he was here to do great things, yet he had to endure all that pain, all that solitude, all that hardship. It could seem like a cruel trick from God, right? But it's further from the truth, because at the end of the day, he was a little bit of a karmic catalyst as well, Jesus. Because anyone who didn't believe in him or who condemned him per se, they were the ones who, on Judgment Day, were the ones who lost. And Jesus came out winning, because he was the one always protected, and he was resurrected basically and reascended back to his heaven, his home, right next to the Father. And that is the lesson that we are all to take with us also. This is about a little bit about Judgment Day. There's an artwork that really stands out for me from Botticelli, that I might get access to it, but this is an artwork of his portray, how he portrayed the second judgment, which is yet to come, right? Which is right in line with the second coming of Christ, which is still years down the path, but it's coming. And this is what it's the test about. As long as you're good on your journey, and as long as you stay on God's path, you will be saved and you'll be all right. You'll experience God's salvation. Take a look at my A Course in Miracles, which is the current series in my spiritual book club at my School of Light, where we're learning about this, how to stay on God's path, how to stay in love. And this is what's going to save us and keep you in the light. Have an amazing week. Namaste.